I think cameras becoming too affordable is starting to become a problem. What's going on, button pushers? If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. If you guys are coming back, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Today I want to make a video about something that is kind of a joke, kind of a meme. Does gear matter? And I think it is a topic where people can kind of come up with their own ideas, but honestly, I've seen a lot of Facebook posts in some Facebook groups where it's kind of questionable if people can actually make this judgment themselves. So I kind of wanted to make a quick video to talk about it and kind of my opinions on does gear matter and what situations does it not matter. So, I mean, this isn't going to be like a completely serious video, but, you know, it is a question I'm going to be answering. Let me know in the comments what you think below, kind of your opinions on this topic itself, but let's just jump straight into it. I saw a Facebook post the other day where a guy had a red camera, a DSMC2, not just like the Komodo or anything, and honestly, red cameras are so affordable nowadays, and it's just like anybody can get their hands on it. And what this guy was making the post for is he was asking if there was what was the best red video editing software. And right off the bat, that very first thing just screams like, I don't really know what I'm doing. And then he also said, just shot my first baby shower. He shot a baby shower with a red camera. He shot a baby shower with a red camera, and he's asking for the best red video editing software. And this was a DSMC2, which means it's at least over 10,000. Maybe, unless it's like a Scarlett, then it would be like 5,000, 6,000. But still, that's a lot of money to be spending on something that you're not too familiar with. And yes, sure, I'm all for going top tier and learning and really teaching yourself the ins and outs, but to drop that much money and have zero knowledge whatsoever right off the bat is kind of freaky. So when it comes to the initial question of does gear matter, I'm gonna say yes. Yes, it does matter because it helps you. It's a tool. Gear is a tool, and I could shoot real estate with a 15 to 35. I have the wide range and I have the tight range, but I could not shoot it on an 85. Gear matters. In situations like that, definitely, I wouldn't be able to shoot a whole video with a film camera, like a photo film camera, like a point and shoot. I wouldn't be able to shoot a lot of stuff in specific situations because it just wouldn't work, because I would need specific gear, which leads into the next question of does gear matter? Does gear make you a better filmmaker? No, it does not make you a better filmmaker, and that's the important thing that people don't understand, is that gear matters 100% because it's a tool that you need to use, and in specific situations it could be a lot better. Like sometimes you need a gimbal. You can't do everything handheld if you want super smooth, unless for some reason you have gimbal arms and you're just magical, and that's money. You know, that is gear. Gear matters, but it doesn't make you a better filmmaker. It doesn't tell you, hey, this is how you should direct this. This is how the story should go. This is how you should light it. This is how you use the tools. Knowing how to use the gear and having the gear are different things. Now, gear, again, matters, but it doesn't make you a better filmmaker, and that is one of the biggest things that people need to know jumping into this industry, because it's kind of like they think having the best camera with the best quality, 8K quality, will get you places, and sometimes honestly it does. But if you're trying to actually get somewhere and make it in the industry and not just get a few gigs here and there, you really need to be a good filmmaker, not just have the best gear, unless you're trying to be a rental house, and then that's a whole different story. But that's what's important. Like, take RE versus Red into example. RE is really focused on camera build, quality of the image itself, the dynamic range, etc. While Red might be pumping out a bunch of different cameras and finally catching up to user interface stuff like built-in NDs. They finally implemented built-in NDs, and it took them years and years and years, and so many different cameras, because they have a ton of cameras in comparison to RE. So at the end of the day, RE understands that just because this camera doesn't have the maximum quality and all this stuff, it isn't a super expensive camera, but it creates it as a tool for people to kind of use, and it's for people who know what they're doing. So I wouldn't just go out there straight up and buy an ARRI Alexa and just be like, yeah, I'm a filmmaker now. By the way, what program should I use to edit the files off this? And you know what's even funnier? I saw a guy who was selling a Red camera, and I'm pretty sure it was stolen or a scam, because he was posting this and he was like, selling a Red camera. He didn't even say it by the name. He posted pictures of everything that was in the box and everything, and like put the receipt and shit. And then he proceeded to say, comes with 2 SIM cards, not SD, not mini mags, not CFast, not CF Express. There's so many different types of just memory card, but no, he said SIM card like it's a phone. I think cameras becoming too affordable is starting to become a problem, and it's just something that people need to understand, that you got to start somewhere and just don't pick up from the top. Like, sure, you can, you know, the Komodo is super affordable, and a lot of people are starting off their filmmaking journeys with the Komodo, and there's a lot of questions, and they have so many different issues, and they expect a lot of things. You know, you can't jump in with the cinema camera expecting autofocus. You can't jump in with the cinema camera expecting it to be super light or is not hard to use at all, and you just gotta learn the ins and outs of the camera before you can actually do anything. And then on top of that, if you don't know what you're doing as a filmmaker, if you don't know how to edit, if you don't know how to do all this stuff, your videos aren't gonna be good anyways, because you don't know how to light, because you don't know how to edit, because you don't know how to stage, because you don't know how to set design, because you don't know how to direct. There's so many different things that come into filmmaking, more than just a camera. The camera is the least of the worries. Lighting is so much more important. You could literally get an amazing image out of like an iPhone camera if you light well enough. That's what's important. So having the gear is important. Knowing how to use the gear is even more important, because you can have all the gear you want. If you don't know how to use it, you're screwed. You don't have anything, you're done. Anyways, guys, that's all for today's video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick one. It has been a while. I appreciate you guys all sticking around, watching my videos still. I have been getting a lot of traction, slowly but surely, and I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below again, what do you guys think about the does gear matter debate. Keep pushing buttons, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.